Hey everyone, this is Cursor, and we'll be doing a step by step guide to this code editor powered by AI, where you can edit your coding files, your software, your application directly using a prompt. So essentially, all you have to do is put in an idea, put in what you want it to change, and it will change the files depending on the context or the quality of the prompt that you give. Some of the features it may have is AI agents to better understand your coding, understanding of the code base in the files, and access to the top models, as well as scope changes to make more targeted edits and changes to your website. You can even have tabs and multi-line edits and smart rewrites of all your coding. And you can even have a manual IDE available to your name. Now, if you're planning to sign up the Cursor, make sure to do it through our affiliate link down below. Now, there's a free option with some limits as well, but it goes all the way up to $20, $60, and $200 for more AI usage, priority access to new features, and unlimited tab completions with the code. There are obviously also budget plans for teams and enterprises and businesses with more features. But really, if you want to get started today, use our affiliate link, and let's start this video. To begin with Cursor, you're going to have to download it, as it's a code editor similar to Visual Studio Code, something many developers, I'm sure, are very familiar with. So click download in the upper right hand side, and you can download for Windows. If your device or operating system is different, then you can just click one of the many options here available. And once that's ready, all you have to do is set it up, and it will bring you to the editor. So I will pause and come back to the editor. So when you finish installing and setting up, you'll be brought to this code editor for Cursor. Now, if you're a developer, you can see that it is a very similar layout and familiar feel to Visual Studio Code. Well, as you can see, most of the functions are similar, so it's not a very hard transition. The main difference is it comes with a built-in AI agent to edit or create your websites for you, whatever they may be. And the cool thing about it is you can even import or upload your settings or your keybinds directly from Visual Studio Code and come here. Now, when you're first opening, you'll be brought to this main screen where you can open a project. You can clone a repository from GitHub. Now you'll have to connect it from here, and it will load all the repositories available. Let me escape for that now, or connect via SSH. Or another cool thing is you can also just directly chat the chatbot. So all you have to do is go to the top right and click this change layout scene, and you'll be able to customize the layout of your screen. You can see the terminal, the output console or debug console in the bottom panel. You can even have the sidebar that shows all your file folders if you have open files. Let's hide that for now. And most importantly, this chat, this agent chat. And this is where you can interact with the AI agent or the AI found within Cursor. You can have several modes. Now it has four main modes. The agent, where it will plan, search, and build whatever you need. The planning, where it will first lay out step by step what it will plan before it will execute. The debug mode, where it will fix any errors or warnings found in the code. Or a simple ask mode, where you can just ask it questions directly about your code or about how to execute something directly. Now think of it as a LLM or a simple chatbot that you can ask questions to. And from here, you can search models, or you can just have it automatically pick one. I'm going to do it automatically. And you can even mention files. Of course, I don't have files yet. Or you can mention different branches, especially if you're connected to GitHub, or you can mention past chats. For now, let's skip that. Or you can even connect it to a browser so that has context to search from, has RAG capabilities. You can upload images, you can record voice, you can upload files. For now, let's try prompting Cursor with a app I wanted to build. Now, the app itself I wanted to build is just a simple portfolio website with specifications on design and tech stack as well. The more detailed your prompt, the better the outcome will be. Trust me on this. With Cursor, you want to be detailed with your tech stack, with the design, with the features, and everything in between. So let's try entering and having the AI agent build in real time. So I'm in agent mode, so it's gonna code directly. As where I was in planning mode, it would plan first the steps before I can click executing whatever details it put. So as you can see here, it's building in real time all the files, all the codes that you can access and edit freely. Now I'm gonna pause and wait till it's finished this in a few minutes. Okay, and now it's done generating the code, generating the portfolio website we had it built. And look, it's done a lot of work. It's created an entire HTML file that I will show you really quickly. But the cool thing about it is you have control on each step of the process. So if you're unhappy, if you look here in the bottom, if you're unhappy with the changes, you can undo all, or you can keep all to save these changes. Now I click keep all so that I won't revert back to any state. From here, I can also do keep all. And you can see here also all the steps it took and the required sections, the plans it did. And just for reference, I even ask it how you're able to run it. So first, I had to save it as a local file. And it gave me a few ways to run it the best way. And if you could look here, you can even see the files here in the bottom. You can see the files that it made. And I'm going to show you the site right now. Here. This is a portfolio website that was built with Cursor. It's modern, it's sleek, it made an entire hero section all in a couple of minutes. That took about 5 minutes for it to build when I paused and let it build by itself. And it built this beautiful portfolio website that's launchable already. Now all you have to do is add, of course, your projects, but here you can view your work. All the featured projects are here. It has sections, descriptions, the tech stack also for each. Here's a little about me page, some skills and technologies, and you can even have a get in touch section, contact, projects, about. And I'm not sure if you, yes, these are just a sample featured projects that you can do. And from here, you can even customize it as much as you want. So really, it gives you a lot of power to start from nothing and build essentially from any idea you have to a fully working app that you can customize as much as you want. Now, if you want to change the website, you can simply go back to the editor. Let's say I want to change the color scheme to something much brighter. Or instead, I can also have it add an additional section for professional work experience. So let's try to add those two changes. So simply go back to the code editor in Cursor. Here you can just leave those files. You can X those. It's just going to save automatically. Since you click the keep all, and let's give it another prompt. But this time, let's try planning it. Okay, so how this works is it's going to give you a plan first. So can you add a section for professional work experience and add dummy data? And can you also change the color scheme to follow a more green and dark modern aesthetic? If you want to have a reference image, you can upload an image, and you can even mention specific files. So here, since we have files now, it will mention the files that are included. You can mention those and say which one you add. But for now, let's do that basic change, and it's gonna really code all this in real time, and you're gonna see exactly step by step what it's gonna do. And look, since it's in the planning mode, it's gonna generate first a text file on all the steps it's gonna take, and it wants you to review them. It wants you to edit it as much as you want before it builds. So look, Let's say, okay, let's just say I'm fine with the plan that it made. It looks pretty good as it is. And all you have to do is, if you look here, there's a build, and also in the chat, there's also a build. And it will show you its own to-do list of what it wants to do. So we can view the plan here, or you can do the to-do list here. And if you're satisfied with that, just click build, and it's going to deploy the changes in real time. Really, just a few minutes, and the changes are there. Done so, done that. If you want to include your own images, and let's say this portfolio, or you have your own software service website, then you can add images as you would with any coding file, or any coding folder, rather. Let's give it a minute. I'm going to pause again and see what it finishes. Okay, it's back, and you can see that it edited it beautifully. It executed the plan as it's exactly as it stated and as we requested. You can see it all here, all the steps, and you can even see all the text in the code base that it removed and added. And if you look at it, look, as mentioned, it added a green black aesthetic to the website, and it even added a work experience section as I specified. So look, it's really that easy to create modern websites, add sections, add edits, and really empower your business, empower your ideas with AI, with vibe coding, really. And really, that's the beauty of Cursor. You can really create anything you want. The sky is the limit, really. And from here, you can even just keep all changes or undo the changes if you're unhappy. For now, let's keep them. And with that, you can upload this, you can publish this into any website, into your own domain. You can host this on another thing. The same way you would work with any code, it works with Cursor. You can integrate this with a lot of websites as well. Cool thing about it is you can also add extension. If you go to this sidebar, you can add extensions. You can search for specific files or specific codes. That's just a folder view. You can add extensions as much as you want. And really, the sky is the limit to how you want to code. If you're familiar with Visual Studio Code, with the other code editors out there, then you're already familiar with all the features with Cursor. Now, the power of Cursor is it gives you an AI agent that can do a lot of the coding for you, a lot of the changes for you. You have your own guide on how to code and what to do, really all in one place. Less hassle, more power, faster building, faster execution. And that really is the power of Cursor. So, if you're planning to subscribe, do it with our affiliate link below to really get the most out of your subscription. If you enjoyed watching, check out the other videos, and thank you for watching.